When did drinking whole milk become weird, uncommon, unpopular? Are you drinking one because you think you are fat? Because you are not. You could drink whole milk if you wanted to. People are failing to actually read the title. It says whole milk, not milk in general. A lot of people have negative attitudes towards whole milk and opt for skim, 1 or 2 instead. I drink it every day. News to me, it's weird. I think it came out of the sugar industry's huge media campaign to promote a fat is bad for you mentality in order to deflect attention away from the harm their product was doing. Because it makes you fat, aka switching the blame from high fructose corn syrup and other ultra-processed foods and random chemicals to the milk. Has it? I have had a couple people comment on my drinking milk, even going as far as calling it disgusting. Yesterday on the radio, all the DJs were talking about how anyone over the age of 10 drinking it is insane. For me, a big part of it was the fact that a lot of kids found it very unfair that milk was the only free option at lunch. You either had to pay for water, or you had to get a teacher to accompany you to fill up a water bottle you hopefully had on you. Other than that, a lot of people we watched online emphasized the importance of drinking water, and since those people weren't our parents or teachers, had science to back them up, and also emphasized the importance of choice, a lot of kids preferred to listen to them. One thing that didn't help milk is that it could spoil if you forgot about it. There was also the fact that, for my school, a lot of kids were in choir and took it really seriously and liked singing. I'm not sure how true it is, but they said that consuming dairy before a performance messes up your voice, so it was just easier to just drink water all the time instead of making that switch. For me, I have IBS and drinking milk irritates it. I don't know the reasons for the messes, but this is what I have seen around me growing up. Today was the first time I'm hearing this. There's just more options now, and they taste better to a lot of people. Personally, after drinking subs for so long, cow milk just tastes weird now. Arguably, we have never drunk whole milk at the commercial level. A certain amount of milk fat and solids have always been skimmed off to create other dairy products like butter and cream, leaving a whole milk fat content of around 4-5. Then skim milk came along, which had even more of the milk solids skimmed off for other purposes. As it was lower in fat and fat was getting a bad rap, some bright genius saw the idea of marketing it. Previously, skim milk was literally poured down the drain as it was thought worthless. There has always been a majority of the Earth's population that cannot digest lactose. Current estimates put it at around 2/3 of the global population. But given lactose tolerance was a Northern European mutation in the last ice age, it is safe to assume it has always been the minority. Exposed to a Western European diet and with lactase and lactose-free milk some time off, soy milk was turned to. It was already being produced anywhere there was tofu, it was just a matter of upping the production. Then you've got the rise in prominence of veganism and the idea that animals should not be kept against their will to make profits for humans, leading to a multitude of plant-based milks joining soy, chiefly oat, almond, rice, cashew, and macadamia. The difference in calories between whole milk and skimmed is huge if you're drinking coffees, teas, having cereal, etc. All of a sudden you're drinking far more calories than you should, and liquid calories are often the reason for weight gain. It just doesn't seem worth it to me. I've just moved back to whole milk after discovering a local farm was selling it at the weekly town market. Skimmed milk for our family since early 90s, oat milk for past 10 years as well. When it started making me sick, same with the bread that never molds. I don't mind wild milk one bit, but it does expire a lot quicker than lactose-free milk. I love super sweet cereal, so it doesn't matter which milk I use. I had to trial oat milk as part of an IBS trial. Turns out any milk is triggering of it, so that creamy shit is my trigger of choice. Personally, I've always thought it was weird to drink a glass of milk, whole, too, or otherwise. Not vegan, just don't really like milk, lol. But I am always very firm with baristas that I want whole milk in my tea slats, and for some reason I don't like it when they add skim, oat, or almond without asking. I drink whole all the time. I also drink semi-skimmed occasionally. Hate skimmed, won't ever drink it. They said it doesn't have taste, but I think it tastes like milk, lol.